Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another live stream from Conqueror of Games. Today we're going to continue our gameplay, yet again, of Final Fantasy. We're going to keep going, ladies and gentlemen, until this is going to be our #1 game for the month or two, until we basically finish, and then I'll basically put it off. I'll still stream it with my Gameplay Plus, but I'll just mostly make clips and short videos from the plus and how to and stuff like that. So thank you guys again for watching. I hope you guys are ready and entertained. We are in it and we are ready to go. Revving to go. Alright. Actually, I'm not quite ready. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and share the stream. Thank you guys for waiting. One moment.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Woo-wee! After a massive battle last stream, we are left astonished and overwhelmed with all the greatness this game provides. We are basically playing and continue to play because we are in love with the tune, the characters, and everything. Oh, the stories are beautiful.
You look past the fat storms out mother crystals and the skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Gonna go say something. What up to one of my fellow streamers?
I'll leave the
He's
scheming
playing
fellows more
Pokemon.
suited to the task.
I'm gonna go ahead and say hello to
Vivian and
them.
Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Alright guys, welcome back. Sorry about that. I was just saying what up, giving my fellow YouTubes a little nice hello. Alright, so we're gonna get back to our stream. Get to it. Hold on. Voice check, mic check. 1, 2, 2. Sorry about that. I was checking sound and making sure it was good. Alright, we're all good. And there's no side mission. Alright, we just gotta go talk to and get updated on what's happening in the
Is
realms.
it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off.
Chaos in the streets and place.
The world, in short, is in chaos.
Yup.
It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
One more Mother Crystal.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Sheesh. Chaos breeds.
There's talk of these skies drying.
Will we ever see the sun again?
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible.
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
We press ever so forward. Not that way.
Clive. Go on then. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
What do I owe you?
Making sure we're up on our wares. Oh, yes, bright burn. Another purple sword.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Sons of Ouroboros.
Should last you a good while. That it? Fine.
Wrong way again.
Did you see that?
No, I ain't finished. Location unknown still. Breaker of Worlds. Also unknown.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That will be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shells. Martha's got a cache at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion.
And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only two people who can. Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
How are you doing? Quick look. First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts from the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Sorry, wasn't paying attention there. That way.
I can't do it.
My lord, milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count. A Kashik, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
DP, don't forget to adjust settings if it's not there to 1080p or 720p for better picture quality.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers.
I'm thinking about quitting one of
So
my
you have a
jobs
choice.
because it's too much.
Lay down
So
your
I can play
sword
this
and
game.
watch as they are slaughtered.
It'd be fun.
Or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth,
And
you know.
just continue streaming.
This here. It's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did.
It's hard to know what to believe these days.
Sheesh.
We'll talk to the survivor.
That thing.
Trying to figure out what's going on. Why does the sky look like that?
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Josie first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed more when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. It's all right.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life.
I didn't share the stream shit.
Leave that to us.
I did, but not fully.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
I'm sorry, darling. I truly am.
I assume you have a plan?
Oh, this is a nice blade.
It was all they could do to escape.
No monster around. That's creepy.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
Should I cry?
Being 3 levels ahead gives me all the advantage. More. Ah! Oh, stood no chance.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh?
Yeah.
Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Perfect. Alright, one down, two to go.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
I thought I was gonna get a healer.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Jill is not a
You've
healer.
been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help.
Fiercest.
Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
This one is a lot straightforward. Straight to it.
There are as many as Martha says.
The other one we had to find
More.
we had to go around investigating and all that. So battle
I
then.
don't think they've abandoned us.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
First wave till dealt with.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place...
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you in on.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Where's the exit? Oh, right there. Thank you, doggy.
Mad dogs.
Oh wait, what? Crap. Oh, it's already down there.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Oh, wow. That's
We
legendary.
need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Always. Straight to the point, I tell ya. And that's 2 down.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Ooh.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Give me thunder!
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round to wait. Shall we?
I love that move. Why is it a finisher?
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as
Nothing but enemies in a yeah, just
Wherever
multiple
they came from, they're gone now.
hordes and
All
hordes
accounts
of
say
monsters.
the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
We got a golden, a legendary scarf. First legendary item.
Over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, so wait. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire?
Huh?
I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
Huh?
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy sheep. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
but a squire.
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Okay, two down, one to go.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your stoners said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
As if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
Makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard. Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costner's. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
So, you see my predicament?
Yeah.
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to small...
Oh, hey, kitty.
That anger and fear...
Welcome back.
...could set the entire town alight.
I posted a video of the Gengar.
What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
The Queen has
And if
returned.
there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
I got a Queen, the Batman, a strange one. So many random people in this stream. I love it.
If it were my namesake,
Or
he'd
the
let them
channel,
choose for themselves.
I should say.
And be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Come again? Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Wow. How we doing, everyone? How's everyone tonight? We're solving problems while causing them at the same time. Basically running through these quests. The music do be bumping tonight, though. Is it too loud? Is the sound too loud?
Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt.
Oh, yeah, the
Not just
music
from us
be
Red
bumping.
Wings.
Yes.
You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 score swords.
Yeah, I thought I would
Granted,
use
we
something
have a few
catchy.
boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're
It took
dealing
me
with.
2.5 hours to paint.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Don't be shy, ladies and gentlemen.
If I had
Join
my
chat.
pickaxe, I
It's
wouldn't-
so much more entertaining when I have people to talk to. I'm a funny guy when you get to give me a chance.
Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything.
How's everybody's night going? The guys talk to me, guys. It's a beautiful night out. Beautiful day for a gaming stream.
Stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
She figured it out.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike. I saw right through it. I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Okay, that completes our mission.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm
Anything,
told
sir.
bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied.
People come together in crisis, times of crisis, so I think it'll work out.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Okay. Bandits in the desert. It'll be over in a flash. A flash of flames. first.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Hey, you interrupt me. More guys. Thunder strike. You a tough nut, huh? He's dead.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
Let's go check it.
Hurry.
So, no talking. They just go staring at each other. Okay.
I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
We all saved Alamil.
Adala Amil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either.
Pity. The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details?
We are united, and that is all that matters.
For now.
For you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment. Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put it.
Go back to let's go back to camp, I think. Yeah, that's not camp. That is camp. Back to the hideaway.
Did you see that? Tell me yourself.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word
Skill, I am. This is just skill, buddy. Something you'll never understand.
Still crying out for Mother Crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary.
Talia says your brother's awake. Thank you, Otto.
Oh, the Phoenix is awake. They finally got reunited, guys, after all that time. Sheesh. Poor kids.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
Sheesh. That's right.
His father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
That demon of a beast of a...
I'm afraid, despite my best efforts.
Ow! I keep hitting myself.
18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
So wait, whoa. You're saying Ultima's still in him? Yep. Wow. Yep.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
That's deep. He has part of him, part of Ultima inside of him. That's me snacking, guys.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
Okay, save me a plate.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound. You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Alright, now we're going to take the time to step back, do some side missions. After that long cutscene, that was amazing. We learned so much. There's a lot going on in the realms. Emergency right now, but like we said, we're going to take a step back. See what's going on in the missions ahead of us.
Seems the hideaway is
Like I said, before our side missions are going to be pretty quick. Just going to run through all of them real fast. Not to be undone. Outdone? Undone? Outdone. Ah, perfect. Two of them in here.
I brought my first witch. I thought they were in the...
Alright. On balance. Goods.
Is everything you see? It's all.
Focus it.
Don't.
Can't do that one. Off limit. That means you.
Lady, you're just... Well,
No.
did you see the pair that got pulled into time? Rutherford, well...
Nice.
I suppose... No.
I heard the Emperor was impaled.
We won't be able to do or continue these missions until the next sequence
What do you reckon
because we can't travel to any location at the current moment.
It's not... Well, it's beautiful. All right, if... This is called the arm. Good. Well... Not a... So, then...
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pants by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, that... With the lip and...
All the two of the missions are out. Don't go there. Oh yeah, I can keep going this way.
Oh, the moon.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well,
It would. Please. She.
Okay, let's go here. Maybe it'll open up afterwards.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canville was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
There we go. They just needed to go to that sequence.
If all of us continue to work,
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentleman of the town guard.
The finest sell swords in Storm couldn't hold a candle to our new town guard. Fuck! How the hell?
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work.
You don't think...
Oh, no.
The gentleman of the town guard are strapped. What a mess.
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands
Time to brave the Viper's.
Oh, welcome back. What you gonna play in? Oh, I forgot to ask. How was camping? Or hiking or whatever you went? How was it?
Just...
It's an awesome sword. You said something about a sword. It was a setup.
Now, we can pretend this didn't happen.
Weaklings! All of you! I am a dragon! I wish I could use more than 3 at a time. Dude, Bahamut is awesome. Yeah, s'mores. S'mores is awesome.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go.
Here.
What? You. I need to.
Get your filthy paws off.
And
for good.
He said she had to pay in blood.
Goop.
Goop.
Now Nanny's on it too. He really tried to go for Nan with me and him here. Big dude. I think she cut his tongue out.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It ain't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean it.
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old wet legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clan. He did.
Alright, enough talking. Come on. Get the gist of what she was saying. Know what happened.
Nothing like a little unrest. There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
You need
needn't fret. The creatures have been...
Alright. On the way, we got one join Martha's at Martha's Rest.
To the meadows, then.
To the meadows! Woo! Level up. Sheesh! Almost level 40.
Bogoti said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our way. Alright. Let's get this over with.
Medieval Nagakuga, medieval Nagakuga. I'm fighting myself, my neighbor, medieval Nagakuga. It looks like a medieval Nagakuga. Medieval Nagakuga, sheesh. Medieval Nagakuga, medieval Nagakuga.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
Excuse me. Right there. Done and done.
Needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Alright, that's complete. Let's head over Martha's Rest.
My lord Marquis, it is you.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. That's it. Someone here's seen something.
The bandits may be.
Mummy.
Alright, once we finish and find our guy, head back to hideout, complete all this requests. We got one more on the way, but that should be easy. We shouldn't have to go too far for that one. Super sprint, go! 3, 2, 1, now.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers and... Ah.
I become so used to the fighting on this game. It's wow. I love it though.
I'd expect as much. You've seen this kind of... Well, like, what a... Not now, if you...
I still have to search for Scully's. Well, I thought I was over it. And he's still sending me all over the realms.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. What happened here?
It was only a short while ago that I was assaulted. If you hurry south.
Yeah. I ain't got time to listen to you, buddies.
Couldn't resist, could they?
Oh, hey, buddies. What's going on here, guys? Is this, your stuff?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Dragon breath. Yo, he can swing that thing pretty fast. Sheesh. He swing that thing fast for such a massive weapon.
This looks to be all of them. There of them went wrong. If I don't.
Mission
My uncle
complete.
certainly has his work cut out for him. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
What happened? I didn't know. What did I do? What happened? Yeah, sorry, I'm rushing through it really fast. I hope you're not getting confused by it. One piece, one dream. Ta-da-da-ya.
Seems the hideaway has lost its
Luster. She gonna cook me up a meal. Ooh, that looks actually pretty good. Eating wyvern liver. Ah. What the?
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this?
What is
Crackle of the crust?
is wrong with this dude? He's always trying to eat. He's trying to die.
Yet it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force, a force of nature even, a maelstrom of flavour and sensation, a graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking, but I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable, and I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Forthwith. One down, one to go. We're running through all of the side quests real quick, guys. If you feel
There's nothing.
nothing, never mind. There's chests. Joshua. Alright, here we go, guys. Mission time. Couple pleasant side quests to get it going. Alright.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they were the The echoes have a will of their own.
Where are they? Why is it not attracting? Did he fall down? You want me to go down there? How do I get back up here if I go down there? Oh boy. I can't go down there. So what does that do? I can't dodge or anything? I can only use it to dodge. What?
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
What does these wings do? That, okay. That's pretty awesome. That's freaking awesome. I'm like, why is it not doing anything? Let's help out this guy. I'm dying, man. It's probably a marked beast. He died.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic is still there.
Another Eco flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Right. We got here in time.
Dude, that's totally awesome. All I gotta do is dodge and let it build up the Mega Flame. And if I do a perfect dodge, it builds it up faster. Yo! That's an OP. That's OP.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the battalion?
I take them.
Oh, now you can move your leg.
You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
That scar. Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there, in Coslis, when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith, when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kuka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
What of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Good. I want him to find me. I'll be stronger then.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Oh, it's Tabor? I was calling it Tabor.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Well.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris.
A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the Prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tu isag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
It's Plague. Cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her... Hello.
Bold enough to heat her.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very... You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
The free cities and a sea?
Then let us be rid of them.
This one.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Oh man, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed so far. This will be the end of the stream, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, especially Kitty, for stopping by. I appreciate you for being here. We'll be continuing the stream tomorrow at a later date, earlier time, I should say, and we'll be doing a longer stream. Thank you so much for watching again, and don't forget to keep it locked here on OI Gaming, on Conqueror of Games. Peace out. Peace. Bye.